And I'd almost fallen for it too. The panic of dying, of being... We're back again to play some games. We're back with Ikemen Vampire, and last week we chose Leonardo's route because why not? We're all vampires. Just because you drink a bottle of whatever in front of me, you expect... Cut it out, alright? The joke stopped being funny. I'm hurt you don't believe me. Will you believe this then? He ran the half-empty bottle underneath my nose. Not tomatoes, not the rich bouquet of wine, a warm, metallic scent. That's blood. That is blood. I don't know what blood smells like. How do you not know? Never mind. I have a lot of nosebleeds, so I know what blood smells like. I don't know what blood smells like, but whatever is in the bottle, it doesn't smell like any liquor I know. If it was blood, if Arthur had really drank blood just now, what else was I to believe? No one sane would drink blood for a practical joke, which can only mean it's true then? You're all vampires? No, not all of us. I, for one, am not a vampire. Thanks for clearing that up, Sebastian. I wanted to laugh. That wasn't exactly reassuring. Now when my whole world was collapsing in on me again. A prank plotted for my benefit? No, there hadn't been time for such an elaborate joke. No guarantee I'd be here to see it. I've only just managed to accept time travel. Now there are vampires in the world? Vampires on top of that? I have left reality completely. Either ignoring or enjoying my fall through the rabbit hole into Wonderland, Arthur added with weary amusement. I don't suppose Lecomte happened to mention us having died once too. He didn't. True. I suppose you could have deduced that on your own. At least for the likes of old Newt and the others. They all died a number of years back. Forward in my case, by some decades. Time travel's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Sure. I can't. Yes, I suppose. Arthur was pulling me along on a strand, perhaps the last strand of my sanity, and he seemed to be enjoying it. As we were dying, Lecomte came to us individually with an offer. Those who accepted woke here with new lives. New lives as vampires, you mean? Exactly. I mean, I guess I'd accept too. Coming back to life? I don't know. I can grant you a taste of immortality. In exchange, you will lose your humanity and become a vampire. They got nothing better to do, why not? Let's become a vampire. That was his condition. Who was Lecomte de Saint Germain? Why you gotta say his whole name? Every time. And that he could bring dying men back to life. He's a vampire king. Why did these people accept his offer, knowing the cost? Questions, mysteries, things felt odd, the unexplained. They painted a strange picture in my head. I was just in the museum this afternoon. It's still supposed to be afternoon. This is too much to handle in one night. Let's go back to bed. Sir Arthur, if I may interrupt, it's getting awfully late to be discussing this. Any more and you'll only be confusing Lauren. I'm already confused. I've been confused. You wouldn't cut me off in the middle of a good story, would you? Arthur's shoulders slumped. Just as quickly, he picked himself up. Very well. I'll leave it here for tonight. Lauren. Arthur reached a hand out Keep. Pardon. He touched my neck. Don't touch me. Ooh. Back up, please. I don't like you like that. I don't know you like that. Keep telling y'all. If you're tired of listening, I could show you in a nice, gentle manner. Just what kind of creature a vampire is. He was too close. Fear bubbled up inside me. I took a step back. Another. My throat was dry. I played with my tongue to work. I have to make a choice? My throat was dry. I played with my tongue to work. What is your choice? I'm joking. No thanks. I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't want to know. Don't be so quick to turn me down. It only makes me want to try harder. Boy, out of here with that. I absolutely cannot stay here. Listen, goodbye. Good night. I backed slowly out of the kitchen. Once I passed the door frame, I stopped kidding myself and ran as fast as I could. Lauren? I heard Arthur chuckle. Don't laugh at me. That's it. I'm done with this place. I'm getting out of here. Dark curtains, dark hallways. I ran, seeing only the haunting shadows of monsters that the moonlight cast on the floor. I had my suspicions about this place, these people, but it's worse than I imagined. They're vampires. They feed off the living. I want this to be another dream. I didn't care if I was still trapped in it as long as there was a reality beyond. But everything had a sickening realism that my previous nightmares had lacked. One was Ikemen Saint Germain. We get it. That's how his whole name. Say the whole thing. A pimp named Slickback. Ikemen Saint Germain and Sebastian encouraged me to stay here. In fact, you're welcome to stay here for the entire month. For the night, perhaps, but you don't realize that you do realize you can't return to your time for another month, don't you? I'm an experienced traveler. I can make my own way. I've done it all my life. I believe you'll find that difficult. This is France at the turn of the century. How do you intend to make your way? Do they just want a fresh source of blood for their guests? Why were there no other servants here? Had there been more at one point? What would have been my fate if I stayed? How many had been sacrificed to keep a mansion of the dead alive? And I'd almost fallen for it too. The panic of dying, of being... And I'd almost fallen for it too. The panic of dying, of being... exsanguinated. Exsanguinated? I don't know. To fill a tiny glass bottle had me shaking. I've got to hold together. It's night. It's still the 19th century. My first goal should be to find safety. Real safety. We might be guarding the front door. They don't want their food escaping. It's a large mansion. Could there be a side exit? There was a large set of doors at the end of the hallway. I pushed them open and entered another world. It's a library. It was a vast library with many old tomes. Despite my love of books, I found no more comfort in its lamp-lit space than outside. Just a library, no doors here. I turned my back on the room and its ancient treasures. To leave. That's when I heard a pair of heavy boots behind me. You looking for something? Who is it? I spun around. I spun around. He stepped out of the shadows of 1,000 books. Why was he there? A living illustration born from its fox pages. So, like, whatever route I choose, is that like the way I run? So I ran to the library, so that's how I met him. And if I run to another place, like if I ran to the music room, would that be the way to meet Mozart? Or, yeah, you know that. I traced the lines of that form I seen just once and ran through my memories. Yeah, we remember him. I remember him now. He was the guy who was knocked out outside the door. We're introducing ourselves now? We're introducing ourselves now? I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know what happened, but your luck ran out for you to have wound up in a place like this. Why do you say that? Simply put, Cara Mia, I don't think you're going to enjoy it here. I'm going to have a bad time. He called himself Leonardo da Vinci, the Italian artist and genius inventor. What did Da Vinci make again? I don't know. He warned me about this place. But if he's another of these historical figures brought back to life, then he's a vampire too. I asked what you're doing here, Cara Mia. Cara Mia, Italian for my dear. Strangely intimate words to use for a stranger. I look at him startled. Then I saw his eyes. Leonardo's eyes were thick molten gold, shining like a cat's in the darkness. Talk to me, unless you didn't hear me. Don't tell me either. Something in that weathered gold gaze stole my fury. Before I knew it, I was telling him what happened. All of it. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm leaving, trying to leave, and looking for the exit. You're leaving? Are you crazy? You know it's the middle of the night. You often let your fear rule your actions like this? How did you know I was... Nothing mysterious about it. Sebastian would yell loud enough to wake the whole house if someone tried to go out this late. You have no shoes. You have no bag. I looked at myself. You're pale and out of breath. You've been running from something or someone. Seems like the signs of panic to me, no? He spoke with a relaxed tone, calm, perhaps trying to calm me down, but of course they wanted me to stay. Yes, all right. But tell me how you would react in my place if you can imagine it. React to what? To learning this mansion is full of hungry vampires. Yes, I was trying to run. I'm trying to get somewhere safe. Ah, that's what you're running from. I was worried that might be it. You think you're worried? Don't these guys own pajamas? Or nah? In any case, I'm not gonna stay here any longer. Goodbye to all of you. Bye-bye. Leonardo caught my hand as I turned to go. Let go of me. He had strength beyond a human. I couldn't remove my... Boy, you don't back up. I swear. He had strength beyond a human. I couldn't remove my arm from his grip. You shouldn't go out alone. Don't try to stop me, vampire. Don't try to stop me, vampire. I'm not gonna become your next meal. I fought him frantically, uselessly. My panic was high gear. Leonardo sighed. You're not hearing me. He let go of my hand, drew me into his arms. My fight or flight instincts melted away when I felt his body against mine. I wasn't here anymore. I wasn't here. Where was I? There was a spark of something warm, a deep connection, a burst of heat. The touch of lips on mine. Ew, don't touch me. Is this happening? That is a awkward looking kiss. Close your eyes. Why are my mouth both open like that? Fear of this place, my situation, urged me to move, to run, but something more powerful told me to stay right there. It wasn't Leonardo's powerful grip that kept me locked in this kiss. It certainly wasn't what made my breath rasp. I gasped, letting go. But it was alright to let go. He held me. Leonardo saw my fear and drew it out from me, like a piece of poisonous apple. Eyes of time, worn gold, searched mine. Curious sympathy in his look. I understand you, and it's all right, I agreed wordlessly. He let go of me. Ugh. But the sweet fragrance of him stayed with me, tickling my nose, leaving me with an incredible memory of that kiss. Brava. Good girl. Now, calm down. What's brava mean? I like Leonardo. I do. It's just so weird. Something so weird about kissing me to calm me down. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on my social media. It's in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.